in the future. Thank you.
Ron Mark.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to firstly thank the Leader of the Labor Party, Andrew Little, and the Leader of the House, the National Party, the Prime Minister, for the nomination of the Right Honourable Winston Peters and their acceptance of that. And thank the Green Party also for the support that they've just indicated here today. There's an old saying in Māoridom that the kumara doesn't tell you how sweet it is, so it's a good thing that I get the opportunity to tell you how sweet the kumara is. The Right Honourable Winston Peters, we believe, is absolutely the correct appointment for some of the reasons that have just been highlighted by the Honourable David Parker. We're talking of integrity, his discretion, long service, the fact that he's trusted, and as the Honourable Jerry Brownlee has just said also, he has served this Parliament and the New Zealand people well in the most senior of offices, be that Treasurer, Deputy Prime Minister, and on occasion during the coalition government time in the 1990s as Acting Prime Minister, and done so with aplomb and distinction. I guess the other thing we note in New Zealand First is that the Right Honourable Winston Peters is the only member of the Privy Council in the House, and we take great pride in that, and has also been recognised by being invited to speak in the House of Lords on at least 2 occasions that we know of. Mr. Peters, I think, will serve the interests of the Green Party and all other parties in this House very well. And for those who might have thought that he would be very, very conservative and very strictly war-hawkish, well, you've never seen that demonstrated by Mr. Peters. And in fact, Mr. Peters' endorsements of my views on the Iraq invasion back in 1990 and later in, was it 1993 and later in the year 2000, and adhering to those very sometimes controversial views on deployments into the Middle East, I think is something that gives comfort and satisfaction to other parties in the House that he will be a very balanced mind and a person who will exercise experience and wisdom in judging security matters. Once again, I want to thank the government very much for supporting his appointment, thank the House for the endorsement, and assure you that Mr. Peters is looking forward to the responsibilities and will perform with distinction, as he always does.
David Seymour.
Mr. Speaker,